in the gate, and they're off. Vaccination slow to go. Landon Jack out quickly, opens up a 3-length lead to the blink of an eye, and Super Accelerate. And on the outside there is Indy Bound. Indy Bound chasing on from second, and Super Accelerate now third. Duck Pins is in fourth, and Pride of Peyton, followed by Vaccination and Seeking Suspicion trailing the field. Landon Jack from Indy Bound, the lead a half length into the far turn. Duck Pins making progress on the outside as Super Accelerate is back fourth. Another 5 lengths back, and Vaccination is on the inside of Pride of Peyton. There's still 9 on the front, and Sneaking Suspicion trailing the field. They race to the top of the stretch now. Landon Jack's trying to hold on to that lead. Indy Bound up to even terms of the outside. Duck Pins on the extreme outside trying to join into the stretch for 1.5 left to go, and it is Indy Bound in front from Landon Jack, and Duck Pins out in the center. Duck Pins middle of the truck now, and Indy Bound, Duck Pins going to battle it out, leaving Landon Jack back in third. They're close to home. Duck Pins and Indy Bound kicks again. Indy Bound does it from Duck Pin second. Landon Jack was third. Pride of Peyton, Super Accelerate. Ready? And they're off. Braces Super Emperor on the outside, and here comes Singlino down to the inside showing speed. So it's going to be Super Emperor, Singlino moving along into second spot, then Braces in third position, Panamine on the far outside. Then it's Prince of Portland saving ground. Accelerator follows that, another 6 back, and Badger Tooth trailing the field. Singlino moving right along at a solid clip, leads at about a length from Super Emperor second, and Braces is in third position. Panamine Accelerators in between horses. Prince of Portland ground saving Prince of Portland, pushing along 5 lengths from the pacemaker, and Badger Tooth is in the back still, heading on for the far turn run. About 10 lengths will cover them. Singlino still out there. Singlino rolls around that turn with Super Emperor and Braces in third. Accelerator is in fourth. The outside is Panamine next, and back to Prince of Portland to the back of the pack. Badger Tooth still trailing into the far turn run, and Super Emperor on the outside trying to catch Singlino. Singlino desperate to hold on to the lead. Here's Super Emperor, and here comes Panamine too. Panamine rolling up third with a 1/4 mile left to go. Long run into the second wire, and they straighten for home. And it is Super Emperor with Panamine on the far outside, and Singlino is next, and Accelerator with a big inside opening there, chiming in as well. 3/16 mile left to run. Accelerator rolling up the rail. Accelerator in Panamine. Accelerator, Panamine. Super Emperor flattened out just a little bit in third position. Singlino is fourth. Here's Accelerator with a 16th to go. Opening up now by 3 lengths. Panamine in the photo there with Super Emperor. They left to slug it out. It's going to be Accelerator. Accelerator in Panamine. Then Super Emperor
we started adding protocols, the first thing we knew we wanted to do was to add veterinarians watching training. We really had to look at all of the opportunities that we had to impact horse safety. Controlling medication and training, which had never been done. Investing in cutting-edge diagnostic techniques. Decreasing the amount of medication that was in the horse on race day. Right now it's training, but we're checking horses that are racing on Saturday. Thank you. You're all right, sweetie. I feel like we are changing things for the better.
Right now, it's basically just being present. We do examine various horses in the days leading up to it. Race day, it's every horse. We're watching the horses, how they warm up. Now they've got weight on their back. We're on different surface. We're still following the horses. All the horses look good during their warm-up, sound ready to run.
I truly feel like we are moving the sport forward. The horses are better for it. We've really changed to focus on putting horses at the center and being the most important part of the equation.
And they're off. Hopperness and Rascally Rebel. Here's Collection Day away with them. And on the inside, I Am the Mike is sent up for early foot as well. Over the border, racing to the back of the pack there with Hop and Scotch trailing the field. Four right across the track now. In between horses is Collection Day. Collection Day from Hopperness. Collection Day leads a half length from Hopperness, and I Am the Mike right there. And Rascally Rebel travels in fourth, and it's another 2 lengths back at Hop and Scotch. And over the border, sharing last position, they're 6 lengths off of Collection Day, who takes them along and opens up. Now a daylight lead, opens up a couple of lengths. They're on Hopperness in second. I Am the Mike is racing in third. Rascally Rebel travels in fourth. Heading into the turn run, Over the Border is next in line as they round that far turn run. And Hop and Scotch is back there too in between horses. So round the turn, Collection Day enjoying the advantage by some 2 lengths. Hopperness is second, and I Am the Mike is racing in third position. They're followed by Over the Border. Hustle along and take it off the inside and between horses now. Hop and Scotch 3 deep to the top of the stretch, and Rascally Rebel tails off last. Turning for home, and it's Collection Day. 1/4 mile from home. Collection Day running strong to the second wire finish and opens up willingly. Now 8 in front. About 3/16 of a mile left to go. Collection Day opening almost double digits now as Hop and Scotch has clearly moved into second, but it's Collection Day and all Collection Day through the Laurel stretch. Collection Day, you can name the margin, 16th of a mile left to go. Toledo takes a peek back, and Collection Day is wrapped up to win. Over Hop and Scotch second, and then it was Over the Border and Rascally Rebel and Hopperness. 2-1 favorite now is Paradise Pride. And they're off. Helms Deep set out with the early speed, and there's Helms Deep, the quick first turn run. Has the lead by a length and a half. The outside, Yes Sir Robert, now moving into second spot, and Assembly Point is in third. Friendly Fella in striking range early up there, and here's Friendly Fella now taking that third spot. Paradise Pride just out sprinted, has dropped some 6 lengths off the pace, followed by And One, and Erawan is last of them all. They make the run past the 6.5 furlong mark, and it's Helms Deep, a long shot out there, leads at about a length and a half from Yes Sir Robert tracking second. Another 2.5. Friendly Fella is third, and Assembly Point now with 5 to make up on Helms Deep, who continues to show the way. I saw they're 3 lengths back, and Paradise Pride, Erawan, and One trailing. Heading into the far turn, and it is Helms Deep trying to carry on with that speed at a big price. Leads at 3/4 of a length. Yes Sir Robert is second. 3 lengths back. Friendly Fella. Assembly Point is in fourth. Paradise Pride is next. And back to Era One and One last. Far turn run. Yes Sir Robert goes on by to grab the lead from Helms Deep. And Assembly Point is on the move now from third position. Friendly Fella fully ridden there from fourth. And it's other 3 lengths back. And Era One and Paradise Pride. They're 10 lengths off that leader. Yes Sir Robert, who swings toward the quarter pole on the top of the stretch. It is Yes Sir Robert, the one to catch now with a 4-length lead. Assembly Point, Helms Deep, Arrow One on the outside, and Paradise Pride is saving ground into the stretch. Into the stretch of 3/16 of a mile left to run, and it is Yes Sir Robert in front by some 3 lengths. Assembly Point and Paradise Pride chasing second and third. Helms Deep trying to hang on for a share. Yes Sir Robert with a 16th to go as Paradise Pride punching along to second, trying to gain some ground, but it's too late to catch Yes Sir Robert. Yes Sir Robert, Paradise Pride, and Assembly Point, then Erawan, and another photo. Friendly Fella, Helms Deep. And they're off. Flaming East sent hard out of the gate to try to make the lead. My Last Mission with speed on the inside just gets the lead. Aesthetically racing in third, and Mr. Mox, Bombaloni in between horses. Here's back at you the favorite, about 5 or 6 off the pace, and another 6 back. Union Fleet racing back of the pack in fourth, trailing the field, heading into the far turn run. And so My Last Mission down to the inside. Flaming East trying to stick on the outside. It's My Last Mission, quick pace into the far turn of the muddy going. Breaks away a little bit now from Flaming East. by a length and a half almost to Bombaloni. Racing in third position, Mr. Mox is next, aesthetically on the inside. 8 to make up. Back at you, the favorite, fully ridden now toward the quarter pole. And back to Union Fleet, second to last and fourth, trailing the field. My Last Mission turns in. My Last Mission splashing away in this muddy going, a 6-length lead. Bombaloni on the outside, then Flaming East. The others really have to pick it up now as they come to the final furlong. My Last Mission, 9-1, still going strong from Bombaloni in second. On the outside, Union Fleet is making progress late in the game. And here's My Last Mission on a speed mission up front under Jeremy Rose to take it. My Last Mission as Union Fleet grabs second, and Back at You was third. Bombaloni and fourth was fifth.
The Maryland Jockey Club's Canter for a Cause cantered on with just over 300 entrants this year, coming from far and wide in this unique event to walk, trot, and canter over the famed Pimlico racecourse that showcased historic legends and champions. The only event of this type founded by Georgianne Hale. All benefits go to the renowned nonprofit, the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
Well, this is a great event. I think it really showcases the thoroughbred can come out here and ride and come back to the racetrack and not have any issues. It's a great event for awareness and fundraising, and I think it's a great community event, especially with these people bringing OTTBs, because when they bring them here and they get to showcase them in front of everyone else, I think it's really fun. And because it's close to Halloween this year, we've seen a lot of great costumes, so that's good too. I think a lot of people assume that the racehorse ever came back to the track, that they would not be able to handle it. And we've seen today lots of horses come through the gate with little kids being led out, and things are fun. So yeah, I think once they're out of that racehorse mode for the most part, and they can come out to the track and enjoy themselves, and I think depending on what they're being trained for, they come back here and they know that this rider wants to canter slow or walk or trot, so it's good. It's good.
And Tigo. And they're off. The outside right quick's got early zip, and on the inside here comes Maybe It's Time. Bricks a bit slow there. Maybe It's Time, no, gunning up for the lead, along with Dynamite Duke. So it is Maybe It's Time, and Dynamite Duke is racing in the second spot between horses there too. Is a cup match who's got early foot 3 deep on the track, and oh boy, the far outside racing in fourth, and Mr. Fibonacci is right there a close fifth, and it's a break of 5 more lengths back in the field. Next in between horses, here comes a Love Machine, the favorite, moving through about 7 from the front now, and next is Right Quick racing on the outside, followed by My Son Chris, and Brother Merrill drops to the back of the pack, and Tego racing second last position, and Frog Prince trailing the field into the far turn run, and Dynamite Duke on the outside goes on. Dynamite Duke from Maybe It's Time second, and here's Love Machine on the move. Love Machine rolling under a ride, moving up third now at the top of the stretch. Love Machine got a big opening as Dynamite Duke drifts out wide. wide. Dynamite Duke drifting out wide. Love Machine in between horses, and maybe it's time. Still sticking down to the inside, willing to come back for a little more. The others have to pick it up. Look at maybe it's time. Resilient down to the inside. Love Machine on the outside. Love Machine, maybe it's time. On the inside, does not give up the battle with the 16th left to go. Dynamite Duke is in third, but it's going to be Love Machine. Love Machine to win it from Maybe It's Time. Love Machine by 2. Maybe It's Time was second. Dynamite Duke, Mr. Fibonacci, and Brother Merle.
It's probably the most beautiful racetrack in the country, to be honest with you.
The background is just beautiful.
I love Gulfstream Park because of the grandstand and the racing.
The weather is beautiful. The facility is phenomenal.
The Gulfstream Championship meet has become one of the top events of the year. You could come out on a Wednesday and see a future Preakness winner.
They're off in the Preakness. The Run Happy Santa Anita Derby.
Got the unique 6.5 down the hillside turf course.
A whole lot of great racing here in California.
And we're off.
We have all 3 surfaces here, the only racetrack in the country to have all 3 surfaces. Being close to the ocean, being surrounded by some of the greatest horses and riders in history, it's amazing.
It's the prettiest thing you've ever seen. There's no one else has a background like we do.
In the gate. 2-1 on Severe. And they're off. Severe sharp break. Savoy up there with early speed. Savoy, Severe hard hustled, and Wild Behavior is in between horses and Cry No More racing 4 deep at the track, and Aristocratic there the far outside. I'm a Pharaoh not far from the front, only 4.5 lengths will cover them. Wild Behavior has come away with the lead, but Cry No More on the outside now going to go by. Cry No More got the neck in front from Wild Behavior. Severe is third, and Savoy down to the inside, and then followed by Aristocratic 4 from the front, and trailing the field I'm a Pharaoh. Midway on the turn, Cry No More the one to catch now. Pops away to a 2-length lead on Wild Behavior, and Severe Aristocratic 4th on the outside. Savoy saving ground past the quarter pole, and I'm a Pharaoh out wide last. Into the stretch, and it's Cry No More is trying to hold on and being swamped now. Here's Aristocratic out the center of the track. Savoy gets a good run, one off the inside. In between horses is Severe, 3 chances, and now Savoy in front. Savoy is clear all of a sudden with a 16th to go. Severe and Aristocratic. It is going to be Savoy, Aristocratic, Severe third, 4th, Wild Behavior. And they're off. Cause to Dream fast out of there with Queen Cadence out of the inside, and Rock Rose has early speed 2 into third. Martha Rita's on the chase there for the rail in fourth, and Polish Cookie fifth. America's Woman and trailing is Fishers. Racing down the backstretch, Queen Cadence leads at 3/4 of a length, and Cause to Dream on the outside. They're putting on a very solid pace with this muddy going. 2.5 more, and Rock Rose is on the chase in third, and it's Martha Rita in fourth, and Polish Cookies next in fifth, and back to America's Woman and Fishers trailing the field. Into the far turn, here comes Rock Rose. Rock Rose rolling up on the outside of that quick pace set by Cause to Dream, and Queen Cadence out of the inside. Rock Rose takes over 2.5 furlongs out. Martha Rita's trying to advance now from fourth and sweep up on the far outside there. Then back to Polish Cookies. The others out kicked into the stretch. Rock Rose turns for home with a 3-length lead. Martha Rita charging hard now, diving toward the inside. Rock Rose in front. 1 furlong left to go. It's a 3-length lead for Rock Rose. Rock Rose in front, opening up now. Under a steady drive, it's going to be Rock Rose. Rock Rose shifting toward the center of the track under left-handed urging. There's Jean Bresenio up on Rock Rose. Rock Rose to win. Martha Rita, then Polish Cookie and Queen Cadence, followed by Fishers.